Good evening. Hello, everyone. I hope you can hear me clearly. All right. So we will be discussing more on majors tonight, including the XAUSD and US dollar index. Please confirm if you can hear me clearly so that we can adjust our audio. All right. So good evening again. This is your 3F Operational Technical Officer, also your market analyst from the 3F Co. I will provide insights on major US dollar index, also including the XAU USD intraday movement. All right, let me share your screen. Just a little reminder to those who are watching and not using JDR Securities platform. We may have differences in prices and candle printed on our charts. But based on technical analysis, we have just little differences on prices, just like points lang. Let me share my screen. All right. So I have here on screen the US dollar index, Euro USD, NZD USD, GBP USD, also the XAU USD. If you're not yet a member of um, 3F community, you can check our website www.the3f.co. You can click join on our free community group on Telegram. All right, so let's start with the US dollar index. We've been following US dollar index for already months, no? Since the price was below 105 down to 104, then it above 99.50, 99.50 and 100.00. Now, as I mentioned, the last forecast of US dollar index, that this zone here, we have this old chart here. This zone is a strong bounce area of the US dollar, for the US dollar or the King dollar index. Now, we expect the price will go back to some point of interest here, or resistances. We have a proper signal above this zone 99.50 and 100.00. So I'm expecting the price will go up to 102 and 102.50 to 103.50. But since this is a strong point of interest here, or is resistance, so the 103.50 is significant for significant resistance and a crucial level or price for the US dollar index. We will be watching how the US dollar index will fluctuate above 103.50, but this doesn't mean that the US dollar index gain a long-term strength to push the price more higher. Again, the 103.50, there will be a fluctuation. There will be an instance that the price will fluctuate above 103.50, but this can't, we cannot say that this movement of the US dollar index is already in favor with the bulls or bulls to push the price more higher than 10 103.50. So if we use the trend line here from the highest price, 114 down to this level here, we have this higher high and this lower high here. This is a intersection of 10450 and a resistance trend line. So the 10350 or the 10350 and 80 will be a strong reaction for sellers. So we will be watching a rejection from here, and then it can push the price lower back to 100.50. On the flip side, if there is a breakout of 104.50, then the price will consolidate and it will target the 10500. But since this is an intersection and major price 10450, 10450 intersection of trend line, dynamic trend line resistance on the weekly time frame, and this is also a pattern. Well, we also have a pattern inside an ascending parallel pattern, but as long as the price move below this 10450, 10350, and also this trend line resistance, price might consolidate inside this pennant pattern. Prices to be watched, sa US dollar index, 103.00, 103.50, and 104.50. 104.50 is highest resistance as of from the current market price. So there is a strong liquidity about at this area. So sellers will react, and also market will react or price movement will react at this significant level. Let's move to the major Euro USD. So we have here the major Euro USD weekly time frame. So as you can see here, as I mentioned for our on our previous analysis, that price might not break the 1.1250 1.1250 psychological level. It will go back to some point of interest here at the low, which is the 10850 and 109.00. From here, there will be a bounce of zone and also the trend line, dynamic trend line support. And it will fill in candles at this symmetrical pattern. So as you can see here, we still have space for consolidation. Sorry, still have space for consolidation, and this kind of movement will be looking for exhaustion. It's either in the downside or at the upside. So if there is a breakout at the upside, especially a move above 1.1250, price will continue to go up to 1.15, which is the weekly major resistance target from the buyers. Now, if there is a fluctuation of price and a close above 1.1050, buyers are still strong and just collect liquidity at 1.0950. As long as this trend line remain intact, buyers can push the price and break the dynamic resistance, also the key level resistance, 1.1250. Again, the price move above 1.1250, movement will target buyers movement, or buyers will hike towards 1.1550. So again, there is still space for consolidation here sa pattern or symmetrical pattern ng weekly time frame ni Euro USD. Okay, let's move to NZD-USD. What happened to NZD-USD? NZD-USD touched the target 0.63 the last time, and then it moves down 3 weeks bearish, but it keeps living from the bearish movement, it keeps leaving a signal, a bullish signal. Now, what happened to the NCD USD? Why it went back here? Because the 63 was the highest target first for buyers. In order to push the price to 65, 66, and also the 769, 66, 69, it 66, 69, it needs to drop and collect orders with some demand area from the previous bullish movement. August, I think it was August. From July to September. July to September movement. There was a demand area for the NCD to go back, and haven't the price haven't, or the orders of buyers orders are haven't collected. So we'll be waiting for the bullish price action above this zone 0.60, 0.6050, and a close above 0.61. This key level here, 0.61, is a very significant key level for the buyers. Now, if there is a close on the daily time frame, or the daily candle close above 0.6100, then the price will continue to push to 6150, 62, 62 to 63. So we have this candle here. We have this candle here, a strong magnetic area of NCD USD. Again, a daily close above 0.6050 and 0.6100. Bulls will continue to push the price to 6150, 62 to 63. For GBP USD, we are at the bounce area. Right? We are at the bounce area. So significant level 1.30 and 1.2950. If there is a fluctuation of price below this trend line intersection, and trend line and the key level intersection, or a support zone 2950 and 2850 and 2950 zone. If there is a fluctuation of price here and a close back above 2950, the price or bulls will continue to go up to 1.3250. So if this trend line here, this is a main trend from the monthly, weekly time frame, there is a small liquidity grab movement at the third touch of this trend line. But if there is a strong fluctuation of price below 1.2950 and 1.28, if the price will touch the 1.2850, then a close after a touch here, then the candle or the daily close will close above 1.2950. The 1.30, 31, and 32 to 33 still a target for the buyers. Now, on the flip side, if there is a close below or a strong bearish price movement below 1.2850, then the price will consolidate below here, below 1.2850 and above 1.2650. Again, if the main trend still intact, or there's no breakout of structure, buyers will still target the 1.30. If there's a fluctuation of price at 1.2850 and a daily candle close above 1.2950, inside this main trend, price or bulls will go back to resistance 1.30, 1.31, 1.32, even 1.33. So 1.33 is the neckline or a magnetic area. So this is the highest, the 1.3250 and 1.33 is the highest resistance as of the moment. Let's move to our very trending pair, which is the XAU USD or the yellow metal. All right, the kickstart participating a buy or a bullish movement with the XAU USD. Now, as you can see here, we are at the daily time frame of XAU USD. Price, the current market price is at 2679.0. So we participated at 2675 and 76. Now we have this bull pattern. The price respect the fair value gap from the previous bull movement and then form a two EGP or the two engulfing pattern or bullish engulfing patterns here inside a bull flag pattern. Now there is a breakout if we're going to go down to the 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour time frame actually is seeing the trend, is seeing the resistance of this bull flag, but keep printing a bullish price action, a bullish price action above 26 2630. 2630 and 2635. 2635 is buying point, also the 2630. Uh, Um as you can see at the candle printed at the daily time frame, obviously it is printing an inversion and shoulder pattern. We this candle or the Monday candle actually confirm that this area is a strong support. The price move, the price yesterday or the movement yesterday engulfed the Monday movement and pushes the price today. Now we have we have a buy set up from 2660. So if the learners is still holding, they are gaining 200 pips from the buying point. Now, break above here at the recent high, which is the 2686. It will continue to push the price higher towards 2696 at 2695 to 27. Now, highest target for the buyers extension if this inverse shoulder pattern will be completely will stretch and completely stretch. It will stretch towards 2738 to 2750. Now we have to observe the bull price action or bull signals at the 4-hour and 1-hour time frame. So we remain bullish with the XAUSD. The GBP USD, NCD USD, Euro USD will be waiting for a bull signal from the daily time frame. So that we can participate at least 200 to 300 pips movement with these majors. If you're not yet a member of the 3F free community, you can check our website www.the3f.co. You can click join on our the 3F community tribe, or you can message us, provides used for learners. There also we have this is book that the 3F that happy trading everyone.